Hello everyone, welcome again. Today we are going to study our geography third chapter, minerals and the power resources. And in the first part of this chapter we have read about minerals and our power resources. Now we will finish our chapter and our first topic is power resources. Welcome all of you, and today we will read about power resources. I am Pooja Rawat, and this video is for the 8th class student, social science geography power resources. First of all, we will read a story of a boy named Sunny. Sunny's mothers begin her day by switching on the geyser, and she irons Sunny's school uniform before waking him up. She then rushes to the kitchen to prepare a glass of orange juice for him in the blender. Sunny have to finish taking bath and came and have your breakfast. Call out mother while preparing breakfast on the gas stove for Sunny. While going to school, Sunny forget to switch off light and fan. When mother switches them off, she thinks that if in the cities may be more comfortable, but its dependency on more and more gadgets, all of which consume energy, has led to a wide gap between the demand and the supply. With the advent of science and technology, the lifestyle are changing very fast. Means we all are dependent on electricity. We all are dependent on gadget. We cannot imagine our life without any gadget. So this is a dependency, and we all are dependent on power resources. Power or energy play a very important role in our life. We also need power for industry, agriculture, transport, communication, and defense. Power resource may be broadly categorized as conventional and non-conventional resources. Means we can categorize power resources in two parts. First is conventional resources and then non-conventional resources. We will read further. We will read about this division of the power resources. Like conventional resources, what are conventional resources? Conventional resources of energy are those which have been in common use for a long time. Firewood and fossil fuel are the two main conventional energy sources, and oil, natural gases. So first of all, oil and natural gas, these are our power resources. Advantage, everything has advantage and disadvantages. First of all, we will read about advantages of oil: easier to transport and basic of petroleum industry. And disadvantages हैं depletion of oxygen due to oil spillage and gas leakage, and pollution released cost acid rain, and exploration of new fuel is not easy. And same in natural gas. Natural gas होती है हमारी easier to transport, cleaner than oil, and कोयला cheaper than oil. ये बहुत सस्ती होती है, ऑयल से ज़्यादा सस्ती होती है, और नेचुरल गैसेस जो हमारी होती है इनसे ज़्यादा पॉल्यूशन भी नहीं होता है. तो ये हमारे एनवायरनमेंट को ज़्यादा, इसके कोई डिसएडवांटेजेस नहीं है. एंड सेम हमारे हाइडल पावर होती है. जो हाइडल पावर, जो एनर्जी हमारी पानी से बनती है, उसके भी कुछ एडवांटेजेस और डिसएडवांटेजेस यहाँ पे शो हो रहे हैं. यू कैन सी दैट here are some advantages and disadvantages of hydel power. Advantages are hydel power is non-polluting. Second, promotes irrigation and fishing, and it is very cheap. And disadvantages are displacement of local community, and indeed is low and expensive to set up. Means if we will handle, and if we will start a hydel power plant somewhere, so we have to displace some people from that locality to start a dam and to start a hydel power plant. So these are the disadvantages of hydel power plant. Now same in conventional resources also. Conventional source of energies are firewood and कोयला. फायरवुड के एडवांटेजेस में हमारा आ जाता है easy access, provides energy to a large number of people, and disadvantages are collection is time consuming, pollution, promoting greenhouse effect, and deforestation. सेम इन कोयला के एडवांटेजेस हैं एक्सटेंसिवली अवेलेबल, बहुत कम है, और एफिशिएंट कन्वर्जन ऑफ टू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, एंड इसके डिसएडवांटेजेस हैं पॉल्यूटिंग सोर्सेज, बल्कि टू ट्रांसपोर्ट. And now firewood, it is widely used for cooking and heating. In our country, more than 50% of the energy used by villagers comes from firewood. इंडिया में ज़्यादातर लोग फायरवुड का ही यूज़ करते हैं, और फायरवुड इससे काफ़ी हमारे एनवायरनमेंट को और हमारे एयर पोल्यूशन बहुत ज़्यादा इससे इंक्रीज़ होता है. Remains of plants and animals which were buried under the earth for millions of years got converted by the heat and pressure into fossil fuels. Fossil fuels such as koila, petroleum and natural gases are the main source of conventional energy. The reserves of these minerals are limited. The rate at which the growing world population is consuming them is far greater than the rate of their formation. So these are likely to be exhausted soon. कोयला, दिस इज़ द मोस्ट अब्यूडेंटली फाउंड फॉसिल फ्यूल. बहुत ज़्यादा मिल जाता है, हर जगह मिल जाता है. इट इज़ यूज्ड एज डोमेस्टिक फ्यूल्स. घर में भी लोग इसको यूज़ करते हैं, और इंडस्ट्रीज़ में कोयला का यूज़ बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. इन इंडस्ट्रीज सच एज आयरन एंड स्टील, स्टीम इंजन्स एंड द जनरेट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्रॉम कोयला इज़ कॉल्ड थर्मल पावर. जहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कोयला से बनती है उसको हम थर्मल पावर कहते हैं, और जहाँ पे डैम से या हाइड्रल पावर होती है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, हाइड्रो पावर बोलते हैं. द कोयला विच वी आर यूजिंग टुडे were formed millions of years ago when giant ferns and swamps got buried under the layer of earth. Koila is therefore referred to as buried sunshine. The leading koila producer of the world are China, USA, Germany, Russia, South Africa and France. The koila producing area of India are Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro in Jharkhand. Petroleum, the petroleum that keeps your car running as well as the oil that keeps your cycle from squeaking both begin as a thick black liquid called petroleum. It is found between the layers of rock and is drilled from oil fields located in offshore and coastal areas. This is then sent to refineries which process the crude oil and produce a variety of products like diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax, plastic and lubricants. Petroleum and its derivatives are called black gold, and they are very valuable. The chief petroleum producing countries are Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia and Qatar. The other major producers of USA, Russia, Venezuela and Nigeria. The leading producer in India are Digboi in Assam, Bombay, Hai in Mumbai and the deltas of Krishna and Godavari river. Word origin सबसे पहले हमारा है, the word petroleum is derived from the Latin word petra meaning rock, oleum meaning soil, so petroleum means rock oil. Now we will read about natural gas. Do you know that compressed natural gas means CNG is a popular eco-friendly automobile fuel as it causes less pollution than petroleum and diesel. Natural gases is found with petroleum deposit and it released when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. Russia, Norway, UK and the Netherlands are the major producer of natural gas. In India, Jaisalmer, Kashmir, Godavari Delta, Tripura and some areas offshore in Mumbai and have natural gases resources. Very few countries in the world have sufficient natural gas reserve for their own. The sharp increase in our consumption of fossil fuel has led to their depletion at an alarming rate. The toxic pollutants released from burning these fuels are also a cause of concern. Unchecked burning of fossil fuel is like an unchecked dripping tap which will eventually run dry. This has led to the tapping of various non-conventional sources of energy that are cleaner alternatives of fossil fuels. Now, here is our hydel power.
What is hydel power? Rainwater or river water stored in dams is made of fall from heights. The falling water flow through pipes inside the dam over turbine blades placed and the bottom of the dam. The moving blade then turn the generator to produce electricity. हाइडल पावर में बहुत ऊंचाई से पानी को फोर्स के साथ नीचे गिराया जाता है जिससे कि नीचे लगे हुए टरबाइन घूमते हैं और उनसे जनरेटर में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंज्यूम होती है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इकट्ठी होती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. द वाटर डिस्चार्ज आफ्टर द जनरेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज़ यूज्ड फॉर इरिगेशन. और जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस होने के बाद जब वाटर आगे जाता है तो इरिगेशन के लिए फील्ड में, फार्म में यूज़ होता है. 1/4 of the world's electricity is produced by hydel power. The leading producer of hydel power in the world is Paraguay, Norway, Brazil and China. These are the most hydel power resources countries. Now our next topic is non-conventional resources of energy. The increasing use of fossil fuel is leading to its storage. It is estimated that if the present rate of consumption continues, the reserve of these fuel will get exhausted. Moreover, their use also causes environment pollution. Therefore, there is need for using non-conventional sources such as solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, and which are renewable. मीन्स हमें अब ऐसे सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी की ज़रूरत है जिनको हम बार बार यूज़ कर सकें, उनको रीयूज़ कर सकें, उसको नया बना के यूज़ कर सकें. तो जो हमारे ऐसे एनर्जी सोर्सेज होते हैं विच आर रिन्यूएबल, उनको हम बोलते हैं नॉन कन्वेंशनल रिसोर्सेज, जो कभी ख़त्म नहीं होते. लाइक सोलर एनर्जी, विंड एनर्जी. सोलर एनर्जी के कहाँ से आती है सोलर एनर्जी? Sun heat and lights energy can be filled by us every day and solar energy trapped from the sun can be used. सूरज से जो लाइट निकलती है उसको हम इकट्ठा करके उसको एनर्जी की तरह यूज़ करते हैं. और लेकिन इनके भी कुछ एडवांटेजेस और डिसएडवांटेजेस होते हैं. विंड एनर्जी के भी होते हैं. लाइक विंड एनर्जी, इनके एडवांटेजेस हैं, नॉन पॉल्यूटिंग होती है, लो कॉस्ट प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, वन सेटअप, अ सेफ एंड क्लीन. और डिसएडवांटेज नॉइसी पॉल्यूशन होता है, बहुत शोर होता है. विंड एनर्जी जहाँ पे हम इकट्ठा करते हैं, विंड के अगर हम जहाँ पे लगाते हैं, इनसे बहुत शोर होता है. विंड मिल कॉस्टली टू सेटअप एंड डिस्टर्ब रेडियो एंड टीवी रिसेप्शन, हार्मफुल टू बर्ड्स. और सोलर एनर्जी के भी एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेजेस हैं. इसके एडवांटेजेस हैं इनएग्जिस्टेबल एंड नॉन पॉल्यूटिंग, और डिसएडवांटेज है एक्सपेंसिव होती है बहुत और डिफ्यूज सोर्स टू गेट्स वेस्टेड. टाइडल एनर्जी नॉन पॉल्यूटिंग, इनएग्जिस्टेबल एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस होते हैं डिस्ट्रॉय वाइल्ड लाइफ हैबिटेट एंड डिफ़िकल्ट टू हार्नेस. न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी के भी एडवांटेजेस हैं, एमिट्स लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी. और इस न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी में हमें बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी हम एक साथ प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं. और इसके डिसएडवांटेजेस से रेडियो एक्टिव वेस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा निकलते हैं, बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होता है. बायोगैस के एडवांटेजेस हैं, लो कॉस्ट होती है, ईजी टू ऑपरेट, मेक यूज़ ऑफ बायो वेस्ट. एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ बायोगैसेज आर कॉजेज ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट्स. Our new topic is geothermal energy. Geothermal energy के advantages हैं clean, eco-friendly and always available. और disadvantage located far away from cities and so costly to transport the electricity. In solar cells to produce electricity, many of these cells are joined into solar panel to generate. Now we will read about, first of all we will read about solar energy. Sun heat and light energy can be felt by every day and solar energy trapped from the sun, and later we can use this energy as a solar energy, and it is very useful for us in our day-to-day life. And solar energy is very cheap, and in solar cell to product electricity, many of these cells are joined into solar panels to generate power of heating. See in picture solar panel. So these are the solar panel, and we use it to trap energy, solar energy. And generate power for heating the lighting purpose. The technology of utensil solar energy of utilize solar energy benefits a lots of tropical countries and that are blessed with abundant sunshine. Solar energy is also used in solar heater, solar cooker, solar dryer, beside being used for community lighting and traffic signals. So mostly in India also solar energy is used in the traffic signal and in at night it is used as street light. And solar energy is very useful for lots of the countries and tropical countries. And because in tropical countries they get abundant sunshine. And our next non-conventional resource is wind energy. Wind is an inexhaustible source of energy, and windmills have been used for grinding grain and lifting water since time immemorial. And in modern time, windmills, the high speed wind rotate the windmills which is connected to a generator to produce electricity. Wind farm having cluster of such windmills are located in coastal region and in mountains passes where strong and steady winds blow. Wind farms are found in Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK, USA and Spain are noted for their wind energy production. Next is nuclear power. Nuclear power is obtained from energy stored in the nuclei of atom of natural occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. And these fuel undergo nuclear fusion of nuclear reactors and emit power. The greatest producers of nuclear power are USA and Europe. In India, Rajasthan and Jharkhand have large deposit of uranium. Thorium is found in large quantities of monazite sand of Kerala. The nuclear power station in India are located in Kalapakkam in Tamil Nadu, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Rana Pratap Sagar near Kota in Rajasthan, and Narora in Uttar Pradesh and Kaiga in Karnataka. Do you know that the site of the world's first solar and wind powered बस शेल्टर इज़ इन स्कॉटलैंड. स्कॉटलैंड में सबसे पहले ये सोलर एनर्जी और विंड एनर्जी के प्लांट्स लगाए गए थे. स्कॉटलैंड में लोगों ने सबसे पहले इनको यूज़ करना स्टार्ट किया था. सो न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी का प्लांट इस टाइप का होता है जैसे आपके इसमें पिक्चर बनी हुई है. क्यों Now we will read about geothermal energy. जियोथर्मल एनर्जी फिगर 3.20 में यहाँ पे उसका भी दिखाया हुआ है कैसे बनती है. हीट एनर्जी ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम द अर्थ इज कॉल्ड जियोथर्मल एनर्जी. द टेम्परेचर इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ राइज स्टीडीली एज वी गो डीपर. Sometimes this heat energy may surface itself in from hot springs, and this heat energy can be used in generate power. Geothermal energy is a form of hot springs and has been used for cooking, heating and bathing for several. इस तरह से यूज़ होती है जियोथर्मल एनर्जी. इसमें शो हो रहा है आपको पिक्चर में कि जहीं कहीं से भी अर्थ के अंदर से हमें हीट बाहर निकलती है उसको हम यूज़ करते हैं. बहुत सारे हॉट स्प्रिंग्स होते हैं उनको यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड USA हैज़ द वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट जियोथर्मल पावर प्लांट फॉलोड बाय द न्यूजीलैंड, आइसलैंड, फिलीपींस, सेंट्रल अमेरिका. इन इंडिया जियोथर्मल प्लांट्स आर लोकेटेड इन मणिकरण इन हिमाचल प्रदेश एंड पुगा वैली इन लद्दाख. सो जियोथर्मल एनर्जी के बारे में हमने पढ़ा. अभी नेक्स्ट है हमारा टाइडल एनर्जी. टाइडल एनर्जी जहाँ पे हम ओशन की जो वेव्स होती हैं और उसको कलेक्ट करके उसके वाटर को कलेक्ट करके और उससे जो हम एनर्जी बनाते हैं वो टाइडल एनर्जी होती है. जो टाइडल उठते रहते हैं उसमें एनर्जी जनरेटेड फ्रॉम द टाइड्स इज कॉल्ड टाइडल एनर्जी. एंड टाइडल एनर्जी कैन बी हार्नेस्ड बाय बिल्डिंग डैम्स at narrow opening of the sea. During high tide, the energy of the tidal is used to turn turbine instead in the dam to produce electricity. Russia, France and Gulf of Kutch in India have huge tidal mills farm. यहाँ पे figure 3.22 में you can see that this is the tidal energy. Our next topic is biogas. And what is biogas? Organic waste such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste can be converted into a biogas fuel called biogas. इसको हम gaseous fuel में convert करते हैं. And the organic waste is decomposed by bacteria in biogas digesters to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and producing huge amount of organic manure each year. Energy is everywhere, but we can see that harnessing this energy is both difficult as well as costly. Each one of us can make a difference by not wasting energy. Energy saved is energy generated. Act now and make brighter energy future. मीन्स हम सबको कहीं ना कहीं हम सभी एनर्जी को वेस्ट करते हैं और इसलिए वी शुड सेव आवर एनर्जी रिसोर्सेज, वी शुड सेव आवर मिनरल रिसोर्सेज फॉर द फ्यूचर because they are limited and one day it will be finished and we have to save them. So this is our chapter about minerals and the power resources.